Oh, hello, and welcome to episode Let's Learn Lead Guitar, lesson number 17. Yes, already lesson number 17. And here we're going to be going over the note patterns, the scale patterns that we've already reviewed. So if you are just new to this lesson system, you can go through the playlist and check out all the previous lessons. Or if you've been following along, and I thank you for that, we're going to do a little review of all the scale progressions that we've learned. We've learned the blues, and the major pentatonic, and the minor pentatonic. Now, they're all basically, as far as I can tell, more or less the same. And there are some extensions. So, for instance, this is the major scale right here. Screen cap. But then here is the blues scale on the bottom there. Screen cap. And these can be superimposed over certain different chord progressions. A blues chord progression, which is usually something... something like that. But, and then major key progressions, all the bunch of chords in a related key. Now this is getting a little bit complex, I know, theoretical. And to tell the truth, it's a little bit confusing to myself as well, because we are learning lead guitar together. And by the end of this series of lessons, there are 30 of them in all, we will all be guitar gods and goddesses. So I'm getting pretty excited about that, and we're already getting pretty good at it. So today what we're going to do is we're going to go through 4 different progressions. They're going to be major scale progressions and major key progressions, excuse me. I apologize but I think it's a good idea. So we're going to split it up, this lesson number 17, into major key progressions, minor key progressions, and modulations, modular progressions, and so forth. And I was experiencing just massive technological voodoo today. Has that ever happened to you? So just all of my machines and equipment weren't really working properly. So I finally got the laptop to recognize the microphone, which I use to record with. It's a combination microphone and sort of a mix table. Not really, but you can plug in your instruments into it as well. And, maybe I'll do an affiliate program. How about that? Samson G-Track. Yes, I'm going to try that out. So that's what I'm using. I like it. It's pretty simple. It's plug and play if you're on the Apple products. The phone, as I like to say. And with the other operating systems, I guess you have to load a driver. But so what happened was I had the Samson plugged into the laptop, and then I had another laptop nearby that was running out of juice, so I had to plug it in. And the chargers for both of the machines are from the same power strip. And when I plugged in the laptop, it totally shorted out the... I use Audacity. Maybe I'll do that, even though it's a free software, to record these backing tracks. And when I plugged it in, it just wreaked havoc on both the software and the hardware. I was thinking to myself, oh no, I hope I didn't fry my microphone. So the computer went silent, so it was, when you tried to, boop, 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 up the volume, it was just saying, nope, not going to do that, not going to do that. But you could silence it, so you could silence the computer, and then you could unsilence it, but it was silent, whatever the case. So as you know, the most common or the most effective remedy for any technological problem is to plug and unplug, or unplug and replug. Reboot in the worst case scenario. So This machine, for whatever reason, takes way too long to reboot, so I was just doing a lot of unplugging and plugging. But anyway, that's so boring. Let's get to jamming, okay? So this is the first, this is what we're going to do. We're going to have, this is a chart of the progressions. You say here A, B flat, B, C, D flat, D, E flat, E, F, F sharp, G flat, G, and A flat. Now this is relative to piano, keyboard. So all the flats are the black keys because this is how it goes. And then here are the frets that we begin with depending on what scale we're going to be using. So for the blues, we start, if it's an A, we start on the 5th fret. But if it's a major progression, a pentatonic, we start the pentatonic on either the 2nd or the 14th, because the 2nd and the 14th are the same fret, so to speak. In fact, just one is an octave lower and an octave higher. Getting a little bit technical again, excuse me. So you can see here, so this is the 2nd fret. We go up here, and we can think of this, the 12th fret, is that everything begins again. So let's see, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, you see? So, for instance, the 2nd or the 3rd and the 15th fret are the same notes, just an octave higher, and an octave means 8 notes higher. So I recorded a few of these backing tracks, and if you're curious about what the backing tracks are, they are all, these are all, major key progressions. A little bit technical, but I think everything is going to crystallize in the end here. It's, as I told you, it's still a bit confusing for me. This chord progression is G, E minor, C, and D. And if you're not familiar with those chords, it's the G is the 3rd fret on the 6th string, 2nd fret on the 5th string. The other, the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd are open, and then on the 1st string, it's the 3rd again. So that's a G. And then E minor, which is the 2nd fret on both the 5th and the 4th string. And then C, which is an open 6th string, 3rd on the 5th string, 2nd on the 4th string, open 3rd string, 1st on the 2nd string, and open 1st string, the highest string, and then a D, which is open everything except for the 3rd string, 2nd fret, 2nd string, 3rd fret, and 1st string, 2nd fret. So that's what this progression is. Now let's see, so we're going to be playing the blues progression, the major key progressions, minor key progressions. So we should be able, for this one, is, if I'm not mistaken, is in the key of G, and its relative minor would be E. So we can start on the 3rd fret and the open, or the 12th, because the open and the 12th are the same. E, A. So let's see what this sounds like, huh? Can you hear that? So 3rd fret. So that would be a blues and a minor key. Now this would be a major pentatonic, starting with the open or on the 12th. And these are the patterns that we learned before I just showed you. And we can do the extensions that we learned before. Like little techniques that we've learned, like the slide and extend it down. That's still in it, even though it begins here. So that's fun, huh? Now, are you following along? Now, if I'm not being clear, feel free to leave a comment in the comments. and I can actually make a downloadable, viewable link file that I can link to in the video description if you'd like that, if you think that'd be helpful. And while you're at it, while you're making a comment, be sure, don't hesitate, don't be shy. Feel free to subscribe, like this video wherever you're watching it, and share it. I know that some of your loved ones will be delighted to learn how to be a lead guitar 6-string samurai as well. Now, I wanted to give a shout out to my newest followers and newest friends, I should say, on the. Okay, it looks like the Instagrams is checking out, but who cares? Goodbye, Instagrams. We don't really need them right now. And see, I'm all about the technical problems today, and so. On the two reviews, if you have a public channel, then I can see that you have followed, and I thank you greatly for that. And I want to give a shout out to 3D Lasers and Joy Video Spice. Those are two of the newest members of our Let's Learn the Guitar community. Okay, now this next progression, this next major progression, I'm going to split this up into major, minor, and modulations. I think it'll be more fun like that too, and keep the videos a bit reasonable in length. So this one is C, E minor, F, and G. C, E minor, F, and G. And for the consideration of time, we're getting kind of long here. I'll just let you look up those chords yourself. It's C, E minor, F, G, or F, G. Let's hear what that sounds like. So, if I'm not mistaken, we'll be beginning on the 8th fret, or maybe 3 down on the 5th. Let's see how they sound. So get your axe ready. Here we go. I think starting on the 5th fret sounds a little better, huh? These are using all these little techniques like the vibrato that we've been learning. And the slide. And the extension. And then we can go all the way up to the 17th fret. Making Mike McCready proud. But and don't forget to use the alternate picking. That means you're going up and down instead of all in one direction. In this case, I mean, you don't always have to do that, but just for practice here, it's a good idea. And this is part of the extension, going down 2 half steps. And then here's the other extension, but I don't know if we have room. That's like the highest note on the guitar right here. Okay, that's enough of that. Let's move on to the next one, which is, oh, this is fun. A major 7 and D major 7. I had to look these up because I wasn't aware of it. So A major 7 is this A chord, which is the 2nd fret on the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd string. But you just drop this one down on the 3rd string. And that's your A major 7. So this is sounds like a. And then the D is this is normally D, but the D is actually 1st string 2nd fret, 2nd string 2nd fret, 3rd string 2nd fret, 4th string 4th fret. So it's like this. Doesn't that sound nice? It sounds like a kind of a McCartney progression, doesn't it, if you put them all together? Something in the way she moves me. Okay, we lost it. Well, let's see what this sounds like. So, if I'm not mistaken, here we're going to be starting on the 5th fret, or alternately the 2nd fret. Let's see which sounds better. We're all learning together, okay? Don't be shy. It's like a jam. It's a live jam. You're improvising. You know, there's no mistakes. Well, there are plenty of mistakes, but you can, don't be shy. I mean, really, why be shy? Oh, isn't that sweet? See, I just effed up there. I'm putting the extension in. Fun. Okay, the last one. These drum loops, you hear they're slightly different. Were all provided by my comrade in Charms, the inimitable Piero Peluche, hailing from Firenze, Italia. And he gave me a bunch of loops, and so I'm using those right here. But this one is kind of an interesting loop. Listen to this. So I had fun playing along to that. Oops. Okay, let's go like this. And this is E. So if I'm not mistaken, we start on it would be the 9th fret. Let's see what it sounds like on the 12th fret. Not so convincing. I mean, I guess it works, but it sounds a little sickly, so I prefer this. And let's incorporate the extension. Good. Oh, what happened there? And that progression is E. You'll have to look these up again too, because we're really out of time. This is really long. It's almost 20 minutes long. Technical difficulties all day long. So E, G sharp minor, F sharp minor, and then what is that? B. G sharp minor, F sharp minor, B, E. Okay, cool. Well, excuse me for going so long, but I'm glad I hope that you enjoyed that, and I hope that you played along. And remember, don't hesitate to leave a note if you need any clarification, and I'll get right back to you and and maybe even link up some downloadable files. And while you're at it, like this video, subscribe to this series, Let's Learn Lead Guitar, in this channel, and share it with your friends. I'm sure they'll appreciate it. They'll thank you endlessly, guaranteed. Okay, ciao for now. Bisous.